Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to be coaching the Arnold press. I have my bench set up with dumbbells. We're going to get started. I'm going to go over the Arnold press in terms of the sitting or traditional position, but also the standing. I've incorporated both into my training. So if you're looking to get a little bit stronger, this is a movement you want to incorporate into your overhead strength. If you're looking for a program and coach, you can check out the link below. That will take you to my landing page, and that will allow you to check out my programs that I have, and you can sign up for my app and be a part of my community and follow a program and have a coach guide you away to include everything you need to build muscle, lose fat, and find a nice program that you can follow. All right, so let's get started. I have a bench and dumbbell set up. For the Arnold press, I'm gonna show it at a 45-degree angle, and I'll change my position around so you guys can see. I like to sit on the edge of the bench. Think sit bones at the edge, bench, box, whatever it is. I like to have my feet outside my shoulders, so a nice wide position. This is gonna give me a nice solid base. I wanna think of my feet being nice and flat. Knees are about top of my ankles versus having my feet pulled out. I like to make sure I can push my knees out if I feel a little instability. So from here, I'll grab both dumbbells. I'm gonna have the palms facing myself, right? So if I'm looking out, elbows are directly underneath my wrist, palms are facing me, dumbbells are close to my body. As I go to execute this movement, I wanna think of pressing up, and as I press up, I'm gonna rotate the dumbbells so my palms face out, locking out my arms overhead. Once I receive this full lockout position, and then I'm gonna rotate palms face towards back my body, coming back down. So you want to think of it as one solid motion as I'm rotating palms towards me and then facing away. At the top position, you want to think of having the dumbbells touch the top and then coming back down. So almost like an anchor point of dumbbells touching here and then dumbbells touching overhead. Now if you're first trying to find this movement, or first getting adapted to this movement, and you're feeling like there's an uncomfortable position of rotating or finding that range of motion, having some overhead mobility is gonna be really important. So opening up the shoulders, specifically your lats and shoulders, to get that overhead position is important. The one thing you want to try to avoid is pressing forward in front of you so the dumbbells are in front of your face. So I'll adjust so you guys can kind of see like a profile position here. If your shoulders are really tight, mine are kind of tight today, and you feel like you're pressing in front of your head, which will look like so, or I'm kind of forward with the dumbbells, obviously I'm leaning back slightly. One, it's gonna be a lot harder to lock out the arms. My arms are not locked out. That's locked out, that's slightly bent. But also, I'm leaning back almost into like an inclined bench press. So you're gonna utilize different muscles. The focus here is to be focusing on keeping the body and the back specifically as tall as possible. So as I press overhead, I'm able to get that range of motion. Now, it's gonna be really important to open up the shoulder joint. So I have some other videos in my program here on my YouTube that you can check out. If you're looking for a full mobility program, I have that on my app as well. But getting the ability to have that shoulder joint completely open versus slightly forward will be very beneficial for your body, not only for this movement, but other overhead movements and just overall health and flexibility in general. So some modifications for the Arnold press could be if you want to do one, like a single arm Arnold press. I'll go ahead and change angle so you guys can see. Same setup position of feet, lower body. Think of pushing those knees out as you're sitting tall. One dumbbell here. I can have my other hand on my rib cage or out in front, but I can focus on entry, come here. Entry's meandering away. I can focus on one dumbbell in front of me and focusing on that single arm movement. You allow your body to focus on just building strength in that one arm. So if you have one arm that's stronger than the other, most of us do, this will help isolate that one arm. You could do anywhere between 5 to 10 to 12 reps on one arm. If you're looking to get stronger, I recommend going a heavier load, heavier weight, lower rep scheme, 5 reps, for example. If you're looking to build more muscular endurance or hypertrophy, I would go higher rep scheme, lower weight. So say for example, I'm using, this is a 20 for example. If I want to go a little bit heavier in load, say I want to use a 35-40, I would do 5 sets of 5. If I want to build, like I said, more hypertrophy, muscle endurance, I could go lighter weight like a 20 and go maybe for 8 to 12, 12 to 15 reps for 3 to 4 sets. It just depends on what your goal is and what you're looking to achieve. If you're looking for a program, like I said, I have my strength and tone program in my app that you can follow. I do a lot of functional bodybuilding in there with a little bit of high intensity and core work. It's very important to change up your training. So if you haven't incorporated this movement into your training, I highly recommend. The other option I'm going to show you guys, that was obviously the traditional Arnold press from a bench position. I'm going to rotate the camera just slightly so you can kind of see my overhead position as well as the bottom position. Again, same points of performance. The only thing that's going to change here is now you're going to incorporate a little more of your lower body because you are standing. So with the dumbbells that I have, right, if I look at my setup position here, if I'm standing, I'm gonna have my feet underneath my shoulders here. I personally like the setup position. Think of a press or push jerk right? Line of action. A lot of people like feet underneath the hips. That's fine. We're not doing any incorporation of the hips or knees here. So I'm gonna have my legs completely locked out. Feet underneath my shoulders, legs. So quads, abs, and butt engaged. I'm gonna have my dumbbells in front of me. Again, palms facing me. I'll try to get a little closer so you guys can see. I'm gonna engage my lower body as much as I can. Think of creating a solid concrete foundation. Then I'll extend, press, palms face away, and then as I rotate, palms come in front of me. Notice that my arms are coming in front of my chest versus being back here by my rib cage. So arms are in front, bringing my elbow in front of my rib cage, squeeze my lower body, press, lock out, and then come back down. So you wanna think of that same arm position when you're on the bench as well. So hope you guys like this tutorial. Short and sweet, kind of to the point, talking about the seated Arnold press. Traditionally, it's done seated. I like to incorporate a standing Arnold press as well. It's up to you, again, depending on what your goal is, depending on what you're looking for. If you guys have additional questions or have specific movements you would like to see or like for me to cover, please feel free to put them in the comment section below. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And if you're always looking for more, please feel free to check out the link below. That will take you to my landing page, and you can come join my community, and I can be your coach. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you later for another live. Take care. Have a great day.